Hey guys, this is AJ here, back with another quick live for you. So, guys, I'm telling you, I see these crazy stories, and man, this is just nuts, man. Some of these stories I just have to go live about because they're so crazy, right? And, guys, we have a story where we have a woman who actually deleted her husband. She whipped out a gun and deleted her husband on Facebook Live. Yes, guys, you heard that correctly. So, guys, we're going to jump into this. But, guys, please remember to like, subscribe, drop a comment because it really helps to keep this channel going. And yeah, guys, I'm going to try and go live a bit more often. But yeah, guys, let's just jump into this here. Let's see here. Let me just share my screen. And actually, so we'll go over the news story first. Let's see here. I have it here. 1 second, guys. It's unbelievable. Look at this. Boom. Here we go. Look at this. Now there's another video. Hold on. Let's see.
Bond is set for the Columbus woman accused of killing her husband on Facebook Live. Khadijah Brown is charged with murder after this Saturday morning shooting.
Look at that. Look at that face of evil, you guys. Look at that, man. And they have like 3 kids together too. He married her. They have 3 kids. Joseph Francis. Yeah. Yeah, it is crazy, man. Yep. And the thing is, dude was trying to leave her, and she decided that that she couldn't have him, no one else would. And she deleted him with the kids in the house. That's the craziest part about it.
Shooting at Green Tree Apartments. Lowndes County Sheriff Eddie Hawkins says Brown and her husband, 28-year-old Jeremy Brown, have been arguing most of the night. He tells WCBI the husband was allegedly trying to leave the apartment and defuse the situation before being shot.
There you go. So they're always like, if a man and a woman are fighting, it's up to the man to just walk away. So what happens? This is what happens when you try and walk away, guys. He was trying to leave. He was arguing. The kids were there. Her mama was there instigating, and he just said, "You know what? I'm just gonna leave." And she just blasted him. Man, that's crazy.
The entire incident was being played out live on Facebook. Deputies recovered a handgun along with shell casing. Bond for Khadijah Brown is set at $750,000.
That's actually quite a bit of bond for a woman, because you guys know that they get charged less for the same crimes as us. You know what I'm saying?
Coroner Greg Merchant says an autopsy is scheduled for Jeremy Brown. The sheriff says this is an active and ongoing investigation.
Absolute clown world. Now there's another video here that we can look at. Now this trying to see if you know what, I'm gonna go for it. Here we go. So this one is age restricted, but I think we should be all right. Or maybe not. Here, I'll go to the article, guys. All right, so here we go. Mississippi woman deletes her husband Facebook Live. A Mississippi woman allegedly fatally shot her husband while she was streaming live on Facebook. Now, guys, you can go to Facebook and actually the whole video is still up. So if you put in this woman's name, I'm not gonna play it on here because I don't want a copyright strike for violence, right? But guys, you can actually go on this woman's name is Khadijah Brown. You can actually go on her Facebook page and find the whole like 3-hour video, and you can hear them arguing. And it's crazy because she and the mom are yelling at the dad because they're like, well, he's got to go to work, but he can't get up early and feed these kids. So they're sitting around and they're yelling at him because he didn't get up early enough before he has to go to work and feed the kids. It's crazy. So then they start arguing, and then she deletes him. So officers in Lowndes County along the Mississippi border were alerted to a DV call at the Green Tree Drive apartment. So when the sheriffs arrived, they arrested Khadijah Michelle Brown and charged her with the deletion after a man was found deleted inside his home. The 28, he was only 28, guys. He's only 28 years old. So the 28-year-old victim who lived in the home with Brown died from a single gunshot wound, and it appeared as though they had been involved in an argument that turned physical. So, guys, he was trying to leave. Okay, so they were arguing, and she was screaming with her mama in the house, and he tried to leave. And the kids were in the house too. And guys, if you watch the video, you can hear the gunshot, and then you can hear the little kids screaming for their dad. It's sad, man. So officers added that the shooting was recorded on Facebook Live. So there was history of domestic violence between Brown and the victim. Doug MPA, what's up, man? No, I didn't see how many of the kids were hers, but they had but I think they said that they had all the kids together. Maybe I'm not sure. So this was a tragic and senseless deletion, and our thoughts and prayers go to the family. Fortunately, Brown is in custody, and we look forward to the criminal justice system holding her accountable. Now, guys, everyone in the comments, thank goodness that this was on Facebook Live. Because what do you think would happen if she would have shot him and then there was no videotape evidence? But type in the comments, guys, what do you think that she would have said? Oh, he was hitting me. He was abusing me. He was this and that. You know what I'm saying? But luckily, it was all streamed on Facebook. And that's another thing, guys. I'm going to go off on a tangent here. Guys, I'm not anti-police. I'm pro good cop and anti bad cop, but always record your interactions with the cops, guys, and stream it. Stream it, because bad cops will take your phone and delete it. Not that all of us are out here doing dirt, but if you ever feel like you're in a dangerous situation with authorities, stream it to Facebook so they can't delete it, or stream it to Instagram. Okay, I digress, right? Look at this. So the victim was pronounced dead at the scene. He said, dumb telling on herself. That's true, man. That's the worst thing that they've done to these people nowadays, is give them social media so they snitch on themselves. You guys see it with these young kids now, these 18-year-olds and 19-year-olds and 20-year-olds, man. They'll commit crimes and then post to their Instagram. How stupid can you be, right? But it continues. So the victim was pronounced deleted at the scene. A 9mm handgun was recovered at the scene along with physical evidence. Brown was taken into custody without incident and transferred to the Lowndes County Adult Detention Center. This remains under investigation. Look at that. So they're saying that 1 in 5 victims of deletion are deleted by their intimate partner. Wow. Look at that. About 1 in 4 men report having experienced severe physical violence from a partner. Guys, that's nuts. 1 in 4. And yet no one cares. No one talks about this at all. Absolutely insane. Now, guys, I live in the DMV area, and there was a case of a guy where he was a nurse, and he ended up deleting his baby mama and his ex-wife on Facebook Live. But there is one more video here. Let me show you about this. But it just seems like these modern women are just like the face of violence now. You know what I'm saying? Like they just don't care. They're doing all the same dirt as all the guys. You know? Matter of fact, guys, let's just go over here. Let's just look at some of the foolishness here. Hold on. This happened recently. Look at this. Well, here is a story. Look at this. This woman was pregnant.
And thank you now.
And she was carjacking a car full of dudes, and they deleted her. They pulled out the gun and started shooting. Look at this.
To a breaking news update, police are looking for the shooter who killed a pregnant woman and then left her body in the middle of the street.
And now Chicago police are telling us that pregnant woman was allegedly trying to rob a driver when she...
So do you hear how this started out, guys? Look at it. Let's listen to that one more time. They're still making this pregnant woman into a victim.
A breaking news update, police are looking for the shooter who killed a pregnant woman and then left her body in the middle of the street.
And now Chicago police are telling us that pregnant woman was allegedly trying to rob a driver when she was shot. Just disturbing details in this story as it unfolds. CBS News' Sal Rizai live at the 25th District Police Station with more about what happened here.
Yeah, good morning, guys. Very unusual and devastating circumstances surrounding this shooting. Police say that the shooter took off, leaving hundreds of dollars in cash on that victim's body. The victim, 21-year-old and 7 months pregnant, was shot multiple times after getting into a car, and police saying demanding money. We're told shots were fired both from outside of the car and from people inside of the car.
So she runs up to the car, you guys. Now, mind you, she's like 6 months pregnant with a gun, jumps in the car and says, "Y'all better give me your money." And the guys say, "We ain't giving you nothing." And a gunfight ensues. It was the OK Corral. You know what I'm saying? Like, what? This is modern women for you. She's pregnant and trying to carjack people. It's crazy clown world.
This video, you can see a big crime scene. This is near Laramie and Montana around 1 o'clock yesterday. Family and friends identifying her as 21-year-old Genesis Escobar. The shooting apparently happened.
Genesis. With these names, man. I'm gonna put the link for anyone who wants to join. Hold on, you guys. Anyone who has any type of opinion about this, have you noticed that these women are actually getting more and more violent now? You notice that with all these Cardi B's and all this foolishness now, you see girls on in videos and Twitter and all this other stuff fighting and shooting and stabbing. It's crazy, man. It's absolutely insane.
Near a family friend's home, they tell us they found Escobar shot in the street after hearing at least 4 gunshots.
They threw a bunch of money on top of her.
What does that represent in your opinion?
I don't know if she was into some kind of trouble.
Of course, she has to be in some kind of trouble, guys. Oh, there has to be some excuse of why she would run up to a car full of guys with a gun and demand money. Okay.
Now, we do know the shooter took off in an unknown car. The woman and her unborn baby, unfortunately, died at the hospital. Right now, police say they are investigating and no one is in custody.
Absolute clown world. Here's another article on the first case, guys. Look at this. So what? And guys, once again, if you want to see the whole video, I can't show it here because YouTube, you know what I mean? But you can go to Khadijah Brown's Facebook page because the video is still up, right? And look, so Khadijah Brown, she was arrested after deputies had responded to a DV call. Okay. So the woman and her husband, 28-year-old Jeremy Brown, had been arguing most of the night when the situation escalated. Here you go, guys. And this is what I was saying. The mother-in-law is just as responsible for this. Because look, the video begins with Khadijah and her own mother discussing how Jeremy is not around to help her with housework and children before Jeremy walks in the door. Now, if you watch the video, Jeremy is trying to go to work, right? He's trying to get up and go to work. And she's like, man, he ain't wake up early enough to feed these kids. He's got to go to work. How's he going to cook enough food to feed 3 or 4 kids before he goes to work when she's just standing around? You know what I'm saying? Okay. So Khadijah confronts her husband, saying he's never home to help out. Gee, maybe because he has to work, right? Jeremy can be heard telling his wife, keep your hands off me, and to leave him alone. So the victim allegedly tried to leave the apartment to defuse the situation, but right before the gunshot, Khadijah's yelling, "I'll kill you, and you're a bitch." Only the audio part of the shooting went on Facebook. So the phone had been thrown down, and then you can hear the shot. And yes, guys, that's what happened. So the part where they start getting physical, she puts the phone down because I've watched the video, right? And then you can hear them scuffling, and then all of a sudden, she threatens him, and you hear a gunshot, and it's sad because all the kids come running in like, "Daddy, daddy, daddy!" It's sad, man. So after the shot, they're screaming, and Khadijah can be heard wailing, "I don't want to go to jail." As the children are also heard crying in the background. So she's saying, the first thing she says is, "I don't want to go to jail." Not, "Oh, oops, I'm sorry, call the ambulance," or "Oh no," right? She says, "I didn't know one was in the chamber." You guys, you gotta laugh because this is so sad, right? Like, so she was just gonna scare him with the gun. All of us who know how to use firearms, we know you don't point a gun at a person unless you plan on using it. And this knucklehead right here got into an argument, whipped out the gun, and started blasting. Absolute clown world, man. And this is what happens with these modern women, man. You know, they what they say on Terminator, they can't be bargained with, they can't be reasoned with, they don't feel pity or remorse or fear, right? Anyways, a 9mm handgun was recovered at the scene along with other evidence. She was taken into custody without incident and has been charged with murder with a deletion. Guys, absolutely insane. And this guy, he was doing everything he was supposed to do. He was married. He had kids. He sounded like he was being the reasonable one. You know what I'm saying? And he ended up he even tried to leave. And he ended up deleted for it. And guys, here's another case here. Whoa. While we're talking about, so this is in Houston, guys. Look at this. Modern woman coming out wearing friggin' flip-flops. Look. Goes into the store with the chopper. Robs the store. Look at that. Broad daylight, too. Someone explain this. This is modern women for you guys. You guys really, really, really need to be carefully. I know that I try and be funny and make jokes on this channel, but guys, this is not a game. All right, guys. If you are ever in or any type of situation with a woman, girlfriend, Netflix and chill, and she gets violent, she gets loud, leave and never talk to her again. I don't care how good the cheeks are, dude. You gotta get out of there because they will blast you, man. You will end up in jail or in hell. That's it, man. That's all I gotta say. Like, I don't understand why. It's like women are literally trying to be men. They're doing all the same dirt. They're robbing, deleting people, selling drugs, doing all the same stuff as men. And for what? And guys, we have to stop dealing with these women. All of us do. It's up to us because the laws are always going to be in their favor. Always. So guys, all we can do is not deal with them. Here's another one.
An update on a hair-raising heist that we told you about earlier.
Look at this. Look at Yo, drop in the comments, guys. Imagine this coming up to you in a bar. What would you guys do?
This week, one of the suspected beauty bandits now waking up in jail. 18-year-old Ione Jones right there. She's charged with robbery, also facing 15
Look at those eyelashes, man. Yikes.
other charges from other cases. Detectives claim she's seen in this surveillance video collecting items at a beauty supply store before one woman pepper sprayed an employee to get away with everything. The crime happened at Beauty Plug Supply Store along West Commercial Boulevard.
Man.
Jones is being held right now on a $25,000.
So they went in there, grabbed a bunch of stuff, and just started pepper spraying people. Guys, crazy, man. It's absolutely insane. Someone make sense out of this. Doug Impia, you're there. What? Help me out here, man, because I don't know. Absolute clown world, man.
Our culture has just emboldened these women because they don't think that anything is going to happen to them. But the first lady, I'm telling you, when the cell doors close, that's when it's all going to set it. Because here's the thing about homes like that woman. The woman's toxic, the mom's toxic, and the guy was just dealing with it. And so there's probably all sorts of noise, all sorts of chaos 24 with all the kids running around. But when they close those cell doors, that's the first time she's going to be all by herself, and she's going to be able to think about her life is gone. She's going to have a lot of time to think about this dumb mistake because there was nothing that guy did that was worth him being deleted like that. No reason. And it's just toxic. And I would also say it's Mississippi, but if you check out, this would be typical of Mississippi, but this is everywhere.
Yep.
You can find stories about women, I'm going to say it, particularly black women, doing this all over the country. California, New York, North Carolina, Chicago, everywhere.
Now, here's another story, and I just want to show you guys this real fast because this is unbelievable. So I saw this earlier today. Speaking of that, guys, look at this. These modern women, they're actually trying to smuggle. Smuggling. Look at that. Yo, smuggling cocaine in their hair weaves, guys. Look at that. Yo, she's got $10,000 worth of cocaine in her hair weave. Got caught in the airport. Look at that. Look at that.
Is this in the U.S.?
I think that she was trying to fly from the U.S. to Colombia and back. Hold on. Yeah, and then look, there's another case here. Where is it? This is Inside Edition. Look at that. Look at that. Women caught smuggling cocaine in their hair extensions in Colombia. Sorry, guys. It's a little loud. How do I mute this? That's loud. Sorry, guys. Look at that. Look at that. Let's see. No, I don't want to do Fox Soul because we'll get yeeted off the internet. But unidentified woman trying to... Here we go. Spain detains 2 women in hair-raising drug bust. Look at that. They got you, man. Look at that. Cutting it open. A kilo of cocaine is under her wig. Look at that. What? Look at that. Yo. Look at that. Whoa. All of those drugs, man, was on her head, man. Modern women, guys. Modern women for you. You know? And this is in Spain. You know what I'm saying? Wow. Look at that. Look at that. But yeah, violence is now a regular thing for these modern women now. Now with this Cardi B and all this gangster rap stuff for chicks, basically they're talking about drugging women and all this other stuff. You know, I mean drugging dudes and robbing them and doing all this other stuff. And this is what it all boils down to now is young girls are just as violent as the boys. And there's no excuse for it. None. I mean, I don't understand. Everyone always talks about, oh, it's men doing bad stuff to women, blah, blah, blah. But girls are beating up girls. And I just don't understand why men, yes, the majority is still men, but it's growing more and more. And there was actually an article here. Now, let me share this with you. Here we go. Let's go. Look at this. Why are young women becoming more violent, guys? And this is from December 28th, 2022. Look at this. There are these three stories about domestic assaults appeared in a single day in December 27th, 2022. New Jersey woman allegedly shoots and deletes husband on Christmas. So let's check this story out first. Look at that. Oops. Mary Lou Wigglesworth is accused of deleting her husband, David Wigglesworth, who was involved in local politics. She's accused of fatally deleting her husband on Christmas Day. They found the 57-year-old deleted from a gunshot wound. Adult son. And then the other story. Oops. Look at that. Florida mother stabs 3-year-old daughter. Look at that. And then, so woman arrested in South Carolina airport after attacking her husband over indecent photos on his phone. Look at that. Look at that, man. Straight off the trailer, man. Yikes. Okay, criminologists have known for more than 30 years that young women are rapidly becoming more violent. So, guys, it's not just us in the red pill space that are saying this. This is actually an actual thing. Like this is real. To illustrate the phenomenon, here is a story from 2006, at which point the trend was already more than a decade old. Are U.S. girls becoming more violent? So adolescent girls are being arrested in record numbers. Guys, this was 2006. Note that the female percentage of total juvenile assault arrests jumped from 21% to 32% from 1990 to 2003. And the U.S. female juvenile assault rate rose from 200 for every 100,000 girls to 750. Some analysts trace the surge in the number of girls arrested to increased pressures from the breakdowns of family, church, a community, and school that have increased the propensity for violence. Here we go, guys. Boom. Other analysts reason that girls are more likely to act out or lash out due to changing gender role expectations. Right there. Guys, what have we all been saying this whole time? When you start messing with the gender roles, these women lose their damn minds, man. That's just the way it works. So greater female freedom and assertiveness have masculinized female behavior and are and are expressed in an imitation of male machismo and competitiveness. And violence by girls is also persuasive in much of today's entertainment. Even in a recent Harry Potter film, Hermione hits a boy only to say, boy, that felt good. Look at this. So the trend is all the more remarkable because until 2020, the crime rate for every other demographic group had been declining for more than 20 years. Young women were the only demographic group that showed an increase in violent crime. Right there, guys. This is what we've been saying this whole time. These modern women have lost their damn minds, man. They're the only group. Young women are the only group. I'm assuming that they mean millennials and Gen Z, where the violent crime has increased. Every other group is decreased, and that means with men too. Unbelievable. Guys, I mean, make this make sense. Look at this. In some UK cities, the number of female arrests increased by 50%. 50%. Since University of London came up with this sobering data point. The global female population has surged by more than half since the turn of the century, while the male prison population, the global female prison population, has surged by more than half, and the male population surged by just 1/5. Criminologists advanced several different theories of the increase in violent crime, including the substantial disparity in criminal justice outcomes for women compared to men. There we go. If you slap them on the wrist, they're going to keep doing it, guys. We've been saying this for years, that men and women get different punishments. And if you don't punish people for things, they're just going to keep doing it over and over and over again. So all these girls know that they can go up, you pull out a knife or a gun, do some foolishness, and then they could not get in trouble for it. I mean, this is evidence right here in black and white. Here we go, guys. I'm going to share one more story with you guys here. And this is once again proof that these modern women are just absolutely nuts. Here we go.
Crime in connection with an update tonight to a story you saw first on 2. A woman is now charged with a hate crime in connection with an attack on the owner of a beauty supply store. Keandra Young is one of 2 customers accused of assaulting.
Oh, man.
That's a big one for sure.
Yo. Yo, look at that.
Jung Kim on St. Patrick's Day. KPRC2's Andy Sirota just spoke with the store's owner's son about this new development in the case.
The owner's son says he and his family have received a lot of support from customers and the community since the attack on his mother. The woman accused of breaking her nose and leaving her bloodied and bruised, now facing a hate crime enhancement on the existing assault charge against her. Now, about a month after the investigation was launched into the attack on his...
Look at that, man. Look at that.
Mother, beauty supply store owner Jung Kim, a grand jury determined the beating was motivated by racial bias and indicted one of the women, 24-year-old Keandra Young, for a hate crime. Sung-Jun Lee, the owner's son, had this to say about the new development.
I just want the justice. Get a punishment what they did. Like not over, not like just like exact amount what they did. That's just what I believe in. That's what I want.
Surveillance video from March 17th shows beauty supply store owner Jung Kim being punched in the face repeatedly by a customer who she says was hurling racial insults at her.
Like, you little Asian girl. That's what she remember.
Dakisha Williams and Keandra Young, the two.
No, that's not
that's
Tweedledum. That's Tweedledum and Tweedledummer right there, guys. Straight up.
That's part of the offensive line for the New York Jets.
Women charged in the attack say they were being profiled, claiming Kim followed them and their friends when they went inside the store.
They showed you certain clips of the video to make it seem like it was these angry black women just randomly attacking people, and that's not the case.
Last month, We talked
Look
to
at that.
Young, who was also accused of running over Kim's son and his father in the parking lot.
If somebody's jumping in front of your car with a weapon and you're trying to back up, I have somebody in the front of me.
Dodge, dip, duck, dive, and dodge. What's accountability, guys? What's that, right?
In the back of me. I have no choice but to go forward.
Lee, who denies all the women's claims, says his mom is doing better and they just want to put this all behind them.
I don't really feel upset or sad, just like nothing, because we're in the we're going back to the normal life.
Dude, that's why they should have had a 12 gauge in the back and just started blasting these chicks, man. I'm not even playing. Guys, don't even deal with these violent women. And guys, if they hit you, hit them back. That's just me, man. I believe in equal rights and equal lefts, man. Equal rights and equal fights. I'm not playing.
If she's convicted on the assault charge, Young could face 180 days up to a year in county jail because of the hate crime enhancement. In North Houston, Andy Sirota, KPRC 2 News.
Guys, I did a video on this case.
Ivan, thank you. Violence at
before, and I just got to show it again because this seems to have kind of dropped out of the zeitgeist here. But check this out.
Miami International Airport caught on camera. A woman is seen throwing part of a computer desk at an American Airlines ticket agent.
So just facing criminal. A little setup, guys. This woman has kids. Don't ask me how, but she has 2 kids, and she wasn't paying attention to them. And the one is like 8, and the other one's 6, and they went to the bathroom, and she didn't know where they went. So she thought that it would be smart to just start trashing the whole place.
Charges of aggravated battery, criminal mischief
In an airport, by the way,
and disorderly conduct. Now, this all comes as the airport sees a lot of travelers for the holidays.
CBS 4's Gabrielle Arzola is live at MIA tonight with more on the aggression and people's reactions. Gabby.
That's right, Lauren Elliott. So the video itself has garnered more than 500,000 views thus far on social media. And why officials say as to why she did it? Well, she says it was because she lost her children.
so she lost her kids. And look at this girl right here. She's like, what is going on? Oh man. So this moron in the back lost her kids. So she feels the need to trash everything. Okay.
At the American Airlines ticketing counter, screaming was met with projectiles. This video going viral on the Instagram page only in Dade. Flyers telling me they're in shock.
No, that's crazy. That's so disrespectful.
People in that position, we never really understand why they do it.
Now officials say
Simp. Look at, we don't understand her story. We don't have to understand anyone's story. If someone's acting a fool, trashing the place, guys, it doesn't matter why.
Now officials say
Look at
they know
this.
exactly
Just
why
breaking
Breonna
stuff,
McMill did
trashing
it.
stuff.
McMill was traveling from Birmingham, Alabama to New York City.
Cat wags at Hulk smash. Oh, guys, the best things in life are free, man.
The connecting
Look at
flight
this.
was here in MIA, but she missed her flight. So while
that.
checking into her new flight, officials say her 2 minor kids walked away to go to the bathroom and she didn't know. That's when police say McMill walked over to the gate and demanded.
So the kids walked away from her. She wasn't paying attention, and they walked away to go to the bathroom. And instead of calmly looking around and asking for help, she decided to just trash everything. Yeah, that's real mature there.
The employees to find her children when suddenly she grabbed a computer monitor and hurled it straight to the ticketing agent's face.
Maybe people are stressed out because the holidays.
Shockingly, passenger Samantha Brigadawaz, who is also going to New York, says this isn't the first time she's seen this happen in the airport. Now, shortly after, McMill's children were found safe, but tonight McMill is facing felony battery, felony criminal mischief, and disorderly conduct.
Guys, how much time do you think she's going to get? You know, because like I said, Like the study that I read said that women don't get the one of the reasons why women can be so violent is because they don't get punished as harshly. And guys, I think that we need to change that. I think that we should. I want equality, guys. All right, across the board, same time, same crime. Bury them under the jail. If they're gonna bury us men under the jail, they should bury them under the jail too. Equality.
Now, for some good news tonight, officials say that ticketing agent only walked away with a small bruise on her arm. Guys,
it's crazy, guys. They're just as violent as men now. Just as violent. Shooting, stabbing, robbing, doing all the same stuff, man.
Hey, did you check the private chat and show this last one? But go to 1 minute and 4 seconds because I've been looking for this one. Yeah. Hold on.
What's located at West 3rd Street Road?
A minute.
You act like you ain't been here long. Stupid ass bitch.
What you said? A
1 minute and 4 seconds. 104.
Hopefully, I don't get a. This isn't too violent. All right, y'all. Let's move to.
Well, I don't know because I don't want it to get flagged. But this is
fine.
the video where these two women are fighting, and they're at an auto parts store, and the girl comes behind the counter and starts punching the girl, and the girl goes behind the employee goes behind the counter, gets the strap, and then pops one in the girl's stomach. You don't see it, but you hear it.
I'm gonna take a chance, y'all. I'm gonna take a chance. Let's go.
Stupid ass bitch. Fuck your mama stupid. Now come back here. Come down behind that counter. Tell me my mama stupid. Bitch your ass. Bitch. What? Bitch? What? Bitch? What?
Yo. Damn. She whooped that ass, man.
What's wrong with you? That's my rabbit ass monkey company name. I just love it. Bitch, you heard what I said.
Oh shit. This bitch just shot her in here. Oh shit. She just...
Ooh, what did I say, guys? What did I say?
And if you keep watching the video, she starts stomping the girl out. So she puts one in the girl's stomach and starts stomping the girl.
Shot her. Wayne, grab the battery. I'm out of here.
He said, Wayne, grab the battery. I'm out of her.
She's on the ground.
I'm just trying to get my windshield wipers. What? Get the battery. I'm out of here.
I'm out of here. Time to go. Watch out. When I get out of here, grab the battery, Wayne. Grab the battery. I'm out of here.
Why did you do that?
She just shot me. She just go. I'm out of here. I'm out of here.
He's still stomping.
Hey, look. Stomping her.
Damn, guys. What? Come on now. I told you guys. Guys, these modern women, you got to be careful, man, because they're packing heat, man. They'll beat you, stomp you, stab you, do all that craziness, man. So you guys be careful out there, because you see it more and more on the news, and once you see it, you can't unsee it. Look at this. Keep your hands to yourself. Not everyone can fight or wants to fight. That doesn't mean that they're going to just let you beat on them either. I bet old girl will think twice before she go behind the counter and physically assault someone. That's the reasoning. That's the lesson that was supposed to be learned there. All right, guys. This is all I got to say on this topic, man. Guys, be careful. And please, guys, do not deal with any violent women at all. Do not. If you're dating a girl and she gets up in your face, starts screaming, yelling, acting crazy, trying to grab your phone, guys, don't even make a scene. Just get up, walk away, and ghost her. No closure, no nothing. Get up, walk away. If you're ever in a situation in your own house where she won't leave you alone, lock yourself in the bathroom and call the police, or jump out the window or something. I don't know what, but guys, in the situation, and then get that person out of your life as quickly as possible. So, MPA, do you have any closing thoughts or statements?
Yeah, if a woman hits you first, hit her back, because odds are everywhere you go is being recorded now. Especially if you can record the interaction before she puts her hands on you, because we got to start changing the narrative. Like, women are equal. They've been saying that the equal rights means freaking equal lefts. And also, guys, get your passports, stamp those bad boys, leave these most. That's all I'm gonna say. Like, if you have the resources to avoid these women altogether, avoid them. Get you a nice, calm Asian girl or something.
Ain't that the truth? So, all right, you guys, this is AJ. I appreciate you guys. Like, subscribe, and I'm out of here. Have a good one, guys.
See ya.